Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is when he gets bothered by you. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's get going. Bakugou Katsuki was not an easy man to love. He was loud, abrasive, and had the patience of a lit firework. But you adored him, every stubborn, explosive inch of him. And the best part, he adored you back. Even if he'd rather chew glass than say it outright. Which was why, right now, he was glaring at you from right across the living room, like you'd personally offended him. What the hell are you smiling about? He grumbled, arms crossed over his chest. He tilted your head, resting your chin on your palm. I'm smiling at you. His eye twitched. Stop it then. Stop what? Looking at me like that. Like what? You grinned wider, knowing that this was probably only pissing him off. Like. He made a frustrated noise, gesturing vaguely at your face. Like you're thinking some gross, sappy shit. You laughed, stretching your legs out, on the couch. Maybe I am. He scowled, talking over to you. You're annoying. You love me. He dropped onto the couch beside you, close enough that his thigh pressed against yours. Whatever. You knew exactly how to get under his skin, not in a bad way, but in the way that made him huff and puff, and eventually cave in. So you poked his side. Hey, he swatted your hand away. The heck was that for? You're warm. So I wanted to touch you, to warm myself. He glared, but there was no real heat behind that. You're such a pain. You hummed, shifting closer. Your pain. Of course you are. He reached up, brushing a stray ash blonde hair from his forehead. He stiffened but didn't pull away. Katsuki. What? You're cute when you're grumpy. His face went red. Wyan, I'll actually kill you. You laughed, leaning in to press a quick kiss to his cheek. No, you won't, he growled, but his hand found your waist, pulling you flush against him. Shut up now, would you? You didn't let up. You traced idle patterns on his arm, nuzzled into his neck, whispered stupid little compliments, just to watch his ears turn pink. Finally, he snapped. That's it. Before you could react, he flipped you onto your back, pinning you beneath him. His palms raised on either side of your head, his expression a mix of irritation and something far softer. You've been bothering me all damn day, he muttered. You smirked, and his eyes narrowed. And now, you're going to deal with the consequences. And then, he kisses you, hard, possessive, and just a little bit desperate, like he'd been holding back all this time. When he pulled away, you were breathless. Still annoying? You teased him. He huffed, resting his forehead against yours. Yes, but you're mine, so I'll deal with it. Your heart swelled. Love you too, Katsuki. Disgusting. He groaned. But he kissed you anyway. The living room was quiet, except for the sound of your shared breathing. Bakugou's weight comfortably pressing you onto the couch. His fingers tangled in your hair. His usual rough edges softened, just slightly in his private moment. You're such a brat, he muttered against your lips, but there was no bite to it. You grinned, nipping at his bottom lip. You love it. He pulled back just enough to glare at you, his crimson eyes flickering with that familiar mix of annoyance and affection. Keep pushing your luck, and see what happens. You wiggled beneath him, relishing the way his grip tightened. Oh? What is going to happen, Katsuki? His smirk was dangerous. You're really asking for it today, aren't you? Before he could retort, the front door slammed open. Yo, Bakugou. Yo, shit. Hirshima's voice cut off as he took in the scene, Bakugou pinning you to the couch, Your flushed faces, the obvious tension in the air. Bakugou didn't even bother looking up. Get the hell out, shittier. Kirishima's sharp-toothed grin was blinding. Damn, dude, my bad. I didn't mean to interrupt your... out. Kirishima laughed, already backing out the door. Yeah, I'm going. Later, guys. The door clicked shut behind him. You burst into laughter after this, the moment thoroughly ruined. Bakugou groaned, dropping his forehead to your shoulder. I'm going to murder him once. You ran your fingers through his spiky hair, still grinning. No, you're not. He lifted his head just enough to glare at you. You're both insufferable. You kissed the tip of his nose, the lighting in the way. His scowl deepened. But you do love me, though. He exhaled sharply through his nose, but the way his arms tightened around you betrayed his true feelings. Whatever. That moment was broken, but the warmth between you lingered. Bakugou shifted, pulling you up with him until you were settled against his chest. His heartbeat steady under your ear. You're still annoying, he grumbled, his fingers tracing idle patterns on your arm. He smiled, closing your eyes. And you're still stuck with me. His answering huff was almost fond. Damn right I am. The next morning, he shuffled into the common room's kitchen, still half asleep, only to find Kirishima leaning against the counter with a shit-eating grin. So, he drawled, wiggling his eyebrows. How's your morning doing? You groaned, reaching for the coffee pot. Ijiro, I swear to God. Bakugou's voice cut through the room like a knife. Finish that sentence, and I'll blow your teeth out. Bakugou stomped in, still looking half asleep, and snatched the coffee from your hands, taking a long swig before shoving it back at you. Oh, man. You can't blame me for being curious. When I walked in, you were all like... He made an exaggerated, kissing noise, complete with hand gestures. You buried your face in your hands, as Bakugou's palm sparked dangerously. I'm this close to reducing you to a stain on the wall. Kirishima wisely took a step back, but not without a final jab. Hey, no shame. You two are cute together, even if you do get all grumpy when someone points it out. Die. He barely managed to grab Bakugou's wrist before he could launch himself at Kirishima, who was already bolting out of the room, laughing like a madman. Katsuki, breathe. I hate him. No, you don't. He scowled, but the way his fingers tangled with yours gave him away. And as much as he pretended to be annoyed, the way his thumb brushed over your knuckles told you everything you needed to know. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and goodbye!